before we can win a championship, we got to keep from beating ourselves. And we weren't able to do that today.
What's up, what's happening, and welcome into Sports Zone. I am Sports Director Andrew Kaufman. Mizzou football coach Eli Drinkwitz was open and honest after the Tigers lost to Texas A&M on Saturday. He says his team probably overachieved last year, and he might have gotten for the fan base a little bit too excited for this season. Within the first 18 minutes of Saturday's contest, Texas A&M had put up 21 points, and Eli Drinkwitz's group was never able to recover. The Aggies figured out Mizzou's defense pretty quickly. So is everybody else, putting up more than 430 yards of total offense, with more than half of those coming on the ground. On average, through the first 7 games of the season, the Tigers are letting up 286 yards rushing per game. So technically, Steve Wilkes' defense did stay just 3 yards below the average.
We got to do a better job stopping the run, but I think if we're not going to stop the run, we got to be much better on third down, and that was really our Achilles heel tonight. We had 2, third downs on PIs that I can remember right off the top of my head. We had, 2 third and over 15, 1 third and 15 in the first half that they rushed up, that ran the counter play and got a touchdown, and then that 3rd and 18 right there in the third quarter. So I think third downs, we got to improve there.
The offense left a lot to be desired against the Aggies as well. The Tigers constantly found themselves in 3rd and long situations, in large part due to the yellow laundry on the field. Drinkwitz's group had 13 penalties for 106 yards against the Aggies, which Coach Drink says is one of the first things he's going to address in the upcoming bye week. As for Connor Bazelak, he never seemed to find his rhythm, completing about 67% of his passes, no touchdowns. When Coach Eli walked out of Saturday's game, fans chanted for backup quarterback Tyler Macon, but Coach Drink says he never considered it.
No, Connor's our quarterback. I think he gives us the best chance to win. It's not always going to be perfect. He's going to get a lot of blame. He's going to get, but there's a lot of things that have to improve, and he knows he's going to have to improve from today's performance.
I just tell him to keep his head up. At the end of the day, like I said, it's going to be lessons, and it's going to be failures, and it's going to be successes. That's football. But at the end of the day, he's our quarterback. He's our leader of this team. He has to be confident, and we have to keep pushing forward. We have to help him as a team and build him up.
As I alluded to, Mizzou does have a bye week up next, so the team won't hit the field again until October 30th when the Tigers travel to Nashville to face Vanderbilt. MU's still in search of its first SEC win of the season. It may be good to get it out of the way this game before the Tigers head to Georgia to meet the Red Hot Bulldogs in November. The SEC will announce game time of the Vandy game tomorrow.